Hey guys, welcome to the first ever episode of Tables of Ecuador. We're here to teach you about our culinary journey in this amazing country. And our first place is Quito and the street Don Bosco. So while we're walking around this street, we're gonna taste food from Manta, we're gonna taste food from Esmeraldas, Chimborazo, and from here from Quito. And we're gonna make you want to come here and enjoy it all with us and all together and have an amazing time enjoying our culinary journey. Oh my God, guys. This, as you saw earlier today, was the kids that were running around the neighborhood. This is all about the kids that were here and going to school earlier. It's called a salchipapa, one of our most famous dishes. And as you can see, I'm gonna put this tray over here because they bring it because of the sauces. But basically it's a piece of a hot dog and French fries, and on the bottom there's some lettuce and some salad left over at the very, very bottom of it. All the kids come by, they usually grab it out there. It comes after school and there's a line of kids just lined up outside, and all they do is like just throw all the sauces that you possibly can onto it. I know, it seems like a lot, but it's not. All the way down, and then you just start eating. The main thing is you grab sausage, go there. You have this, which is called little pincho. A plastic pitchfork. Over here, salchicha. They're fried nice and crispy, inside is perfect. And what I love about the sausage, you can see right here, is they make these small little cuts into it. And the main reason to do that is so this gives you more texture, more crispiness. And it just adds a ton of like little bites that you're gonna have and go through it. I usually for this, I don't even use the pitchfork, the little pincho. Just eat with your hands. When you're getting to the bottom with all the sauces, this is what's amazing. Just grab it. There's always a napkin on the bottom because you're gonna need one at the end. And you start to eat it like this. And all the sauces come up that are down here with the lettuce that's left over. And they all come up and you're just like swallowing and drinking all the flavor that's left over from all the starch that comes out of the potatoes. And the leftover bits and pieces of the salchicha. So you have French fries, you can go to McDonald's, you can go to all these other places around the world. Nothing compares to a good salchipapa here in Ecuador. ¿Alguien quiere? Oh, we have somebody trying some of our French fries. Dude, nobody can resist. These are the best things, I'm telling you. $1.75, perfect. Nice little snack for the night. Time to sleep and go home. Hey guys, welcome to Línea Verde. This is one of our favorite spots to stops actually on the way on Calle Don Bosco. What we have here is the raw production, and what you have is cooked back here. This is a bollo, which is basically the plantain that's wrapped inside of a banana leaf. It has some tomatoes, bell peppers, garlic, and then it's the plantain that they wrap around a fish, and the fish is albacore or tuna, but it's not out of a can, obviously. It's actually a real fish that comes out. Same thing we have over here, el corviche. Corviche, though, is grated down the plantain itself. They grate it, they make it into a fine little paste, and inside of there they put the seasoning. The difference here is that the seasoning is raw. Over here it's cooked. Then they deep fry that for about 10 minutes, which is amazing because a lot of other places they actually pre-cook it and then they go afterwards and then they just heat it up for you, or they second fry it. This time it's fried for the whole time for about 10 minutes. They basically cut it open and put a little bit of the salad that they have over here with some mayonnaise on top of it. Then it has all the rest of you can taste the fish inside and the rest of the stuff that we have. It's really amazing and delicious. And this is bolón. Bolón is basically plantain, mashed up, grated down, and then they put chicharrones inside. So think about pork rinds, pork fat that's been rendered already, and then they just mix it into a ball. Why it's bolón, like a bola. And then you go over there, you deep fry that for a couple of minutes and starts crispy on the outside, it's moist inside. So that's what we're gonna start doing now, and now comes the tasting. So Oh, I forgot about these things. The most important thing here is whenever you come here and ask for the bollo, there's a peanut sauce that goes with this. And all you want to do with this is just grab it, squirt it along, and go for the tastings inside. And then we'll go here. Here's the albacore, the tuna, as you can see is right there. And that's the plantain. You can see some of the onions and the bell peppers. The onions and the bell peppers and the garlic that's in there. Wow. The flavors on that are incredible. It really pops. It's a lot of the good thing is that you can add a lot of this peanut sauce on top of it. It helps like bring out the extra flavors of the plantain, and it helps us kind of put things through. And the fish itself is right there. It's nice and moist. This has been simmering in the kitchen for the last maybe 2-3 hours inside of there. Hola, Bessie. For about 2-3 hours that have been inside of there, inside of a slow like steam bath inside. So it's really, really good. You guys have to come and try it. It's one of their new dishes, and this is a star right now for me. Corviche used to be everything that I always loved. Now that I got here, tried this, it's on another level. This is a dish you want to order here when you get here. We'll go on to the corviche right now. Oh, I forgot to talk to you about the hot sauce. I'm about to tell you about that. Guys, this is a famous hot sauce he was talking about, and oh my God, this is amazing. But watch out, like, that'll get to you. But if you go there, a little bit of the spice on top, whoo! And it's really good, and then you just taste it with the rest. It combines perfectly with everything that's in here. The next dish that we're gonna talk about, corviche. What you love and you wanna see about a corviche is that, you hear that sound? That's the part that you wanna talk about. It's nice and crispy, and you know, it'll fall apart. So in order to take this apart, it has that crispiness inside, it has that texture, it has all the things coming apart. You just look at it and you try to taste it and take a little bit of the actual salad that's on top of it. I have some more of that. Wow. I don't know if you can hear that crunch, but the texture on this is soft. It's very hard, very crispy on the outside, but the moisture inside is perfectly. The fish is in here. You can probably see it right there. It comes back and it's amazing. All the sauces that you have on top of it's delicious, it's crunchy, it's flavorful, it's a bunch of plantain flavors. You can feel the garlic, you can taste the onions, you can taste the garlic, you can taste the onions, you can taste everything around this, and it just makes sense. And it's one of the dishes, like I told you, the area that we're discovering now and today is actually La Provincia de Esmeraldas, Esmeraldas province, which is where the majority of our Afro-Ecuadorians come from. And what we love to see about that, they always say the food over there is way better than the one in Quito. Well, this is proof that we have really good food over there, but now we have it in Quito also because we have our friends that came over here and opened this restaurant around. So I'm gonna keep on trying these things. We'll head out to the next restaurant. That's amazing. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Let's go to the next place. This is another place that they're vouching for the flavors that exist on the street and why we want you to come here to Ecuador, to Quito, in La Calle Don Bosco, which is the most important part because this is the best food you're gonna find in Quito and the most authentic food. That's the most important thing for you. Hey guys, this is the dish called Tortillas con Caucara at Picanteria Rosita. 45 years been here, and it's like all the flavors together. The beef that's been stewed for hours, the potato patties that are here that actually they basically grill them on the outside and they stay nice and crispy. You have some avocado, some beet sauce, some beet salad, and then some lettuce over here. Add a little bit of the hot sauce on top of that. It's not too spicy, but it adds a little bit of a kick and a lot of flavor.
Nocturno de celaje deslumbrante, tu encanto.
Hey guys, we just tried the tortillas con caucara up at Mama Rosita's, and this is amazing food. You see all the people that are in here, you won't find this. So it's always a line outside, and it's great food to have. Come and try them. She doesn't have that alone. She has also a lot of other things around. She has empanadas de viento, morocho, guatita, seco de chivo, and a bunch of really amazing food. And we're gonna keep on this journey around and taking things around. As you can see, they're preparing the majority of the food right there, and it looks amazing, and it's the best thing you've ever tried here in Quito. Now, guys, we're at Restaurante del Manaba, and this is a place you're gonna love. This has a plate called a menestra, which comes from Manabí, the province on the coast, Manta area, and it's a dish of rice, some stewed beans, and a piece of grilled meat. It's very popular all over the coast, and now it's a very popular dish all over Ecuador. And this is just something that we're gonna get from the Bessi's over here. One of the most important things that you'll have here is this little container, which contains the mayo. Every single menestra place that you'll go to has their special mayo, because that's what people come back for a lot of times, the flavors and everything that's included inside of the dish. But this little bottle of mayonnaise, when you come back and you squeeze it all over everything, that's where you're just like in heaven. And the combination of those things together will make it a delicious dish for all of us. Guys, I'm waiting for this. It's coming. Oh shoot, it's here. This is the costilla in the menestra. Look at that. Look at that costilla. That's a full rib right there. On the juiciness, you get your juice also. Gracias, Bessie. You get your lentils. It looks like a stew, but it's not. This is what we eat with the rice. So all of this combined, a little salad goes on the side. But this is something that just savors. It's just like, my mouth is watering as soon as I see it. It's like, oh, let's dig into this really quick. I'm gonna show you right here. You have the crispy skin on the top. And there we're just gonna cut into it. Look. See all that flavor coming through and all the things coming around? You see that in there? All the juices are starting to come out. You can see all the flavor that's coming through that stuff. It's like moist and tender, and he knows exactly. I mean, this is not a trained chef or anything like that, but he knows exactly the amount of time that this rib needs to be on the grill to come out that tender and juicy and perfect for all of us to try. The menestra, it's funny. I don't know why they served it like this, but this is a little tray, and it comes in with the menestra. This is never served like this, but I think it's because we're filming today, so it's pretty interesting and funny. But see, that's the lentil menestra, and we just pour it on top. You can do it there, or you can come over here and pour it with your rice, because you're gonna mix it with your rice. That's definitely there. You can see the pieces of plantain that are around there and stuff like that. And here's the secret ingredient that we talked about before, the mayo. And that will make everything come together inside of here. So you go there, cut a piece of the freaking pork already. It has a lot of the fattiness, it has the skin on the top, all the stuff. It's nice and tender, nice and juicy. I think that's a pineapple drink, by the way. Please need nothing. There's nothing else you need to put on this thing. It's perfect. Tender, juicy, grilled, flavors, fattiness of all the pork over here, the fattiness that comes in, all the flavor that comes out of the mayo. The menestra is just a small base, and it just all mixes together into one big thing. Look at that. And I don't know what his seasoning, we'll ask him a little bit later what the seasoning is, but dude, it's perfect. This is like, I can actually finish this in one sitting. This could be 2 or 3 days of me eating easily if I wanted to. Yeah. Guys, I've been eating all this amazing food. Now I want to hear it from you guys in the comments. Which of these dishes to you is the one you want to try when you get to Ecuador? Which of these is the most impactful that we have here? Which one sparks your interest, makes you want to come to Ecuador, makes you want to get to this table and try this food? Let me know.
Yo soy paisano, me voy a Quito. Me han ponderado que hay lindas cuadras y que los chagas nos quieren mucho, porque toditos somos alhajas.
Guys, we're in Caldos de la Tola, and this place has some really tasty dishes around here. The cool thing, I don't know if you noticed it, but everywhere you're gonna go, you're gonna end up looking at the menu and all the pictures down here with the things that you're looking for. And there today, we're gonna try, and this is my actual first time trying on this street, caldo de placenta or caldo de guaguamama, which we call it.
Ya me voy, me han de querer las lindas guambras de dos en dos.
So you go and just squirt a little bit of the lime on top, put it on there. All right, and let's see what this tastes like. I've never had it before, so let's look for a piece. Oh, there we go. Placenta soup. That's really good. The lime definitely comes through. It tastes a little bit like livery. It has a texture of like something a little bit softer in there, but it's really, really tasty. A bunch of different layers around with the soup, and there's different parts of it that come here. I think these are like tendons or something like that we have inside of it. Let me see if I can find another piece. See there? With the insides of it. And we'll have a lot of videos that you're gonna see about how we present it and how it's cooked beforehand. A little bit of crunch. One thing about Ecuadorians that you're gonna love to hear about, we love textures. And the thing about with textures is that we love things that make a crunch inside of our soups. We eat soups with popcorn. A lot of the soups that we have. Inside of our encebollado, we use chifles, we use popcorn. We have things in here. The tostado is the texture. That comes through inside of it. Come and try it out. Los Caldos de la Tola, one of the other places on the street. One of our other places to come and arrive and taste the things. It's really good. Delicious, tasty, a different dish, something that you're not gonna find anywhere. And seeing the placenta, this is a very good source of iron. And this is why they say we have some of the healthiest food on the street. Authentic, healthy food is what we're providing you today here at Los Caldos de la Tola also. And then this is the dish that I've been craving. I came here the other night with my cousin Alexis. We actually ate. We were walking around the neighborhood, and there were some fun salsas things up here. We just swung by, and I was like, dude, we gotta stay here and eat for a little bit. Basically, you have pork skin that's been grilled there on the grill. Our tripe from Ecuador, right there, very crispy, amazing food. It goes there. A little bit of sauce. And let me see what else we have here. And these are chicken hearts, gizzards. And they're amazing. The textures are very different, right? You have the pork, which is soft and fattiness. I mean, all of the pork around there. The gizzards that have a little bit of like, some like a crunch to it. The tendons and stuff like that, you have to like bite through those things, so it's a lot of a harder texture inside of that. And you have the tripe, which when it's grilled, and the main thing you want to do about the tripe, which is in here, is always ask for it that it's really well cooked, really well done, very well grilled, because we have a name for it, which is called tripa mixqui or chicle de indio. Why do they say chicle? Chicle is bubble gum. Bubble gum to us, basically, if you're chewing on this and this is not cooked well, you will literally be chewing over and over and over for a while, because the meat, it won't dissolve, it won't go out into your teeth. It becomes bubble gum, and that's why they call it indigenous bubble gum, chicle de indio. But it's really good, and I always come here and ask for it extra crispy. It has potatoes. This is what you guys call hominy or pozole in Mexico. And then this sauce is nothing but peanut sauce that they put on the bottom of it. You mix all these flavors together, and all the little crispies that are left over from the tripe, from the gizzards, and all that becomes just amazing flavors at the bottom of the dish to try. Once you start, you can't stop. I live in this neighborhood. I actually am here. And that's why I love this neighborhood, why I've discovered all the places that we're tasting today, that we're trying out. Because this is food, this is value, this is culture, this is Ecuador. These are the tables of Ecuador that are feeding you every day, all day, at all times. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That's the one thing I need to ask you for, because this is gonna be your door to seeing every single table that exists in Ecuador. Tables Ecuador, our first episode. This is a cut. We've done it all. It's coming to you live. We'll see it on YouTube. Subscribe, like our videos. Do it all day, every day. See you soon.